teammates, man.
Saints defensive end Will Smith shot to death. Prayers go out to your family and rest in peace. Over some garbage. So there's that. The last thing I want to get, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this. Merle Haggard died last week. He was born in 1937 and he died on 2016 on his birthday. So same day that he was 79, on his 79th birthday, he went to heaven. It was last Wednesday on his birthday. He's a country music legend. And yeah, he was 79. He had 38 number one hits on the Billboard country charts and was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 1994. He had hits like Okie from Muskogee, The Fight Inside of Me, If We Make It Through December, Working Man Blues, Mama Tried, Today I Started Loving You Again. He served 3 years for burglary in San Quentin State Prison. He saw Johnny Cash play in San Quentin and decided to try his hand at country music once he was out. He was part of Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, and the Boys. Johnny Cash was a longtime friend. Him and Willie Nelson were huge, really close. Merle Haggard and Willie Nelson had an album that came out in June of 2015 called Django and Jimmy. That was his last album. So please go out, support the family, go get it. I'm going to get it myself. It's just because I am a country music fan. But the last thing that I know about is that Willie Nelson said in a post not that long ago that he was my brother, he was my friend, and I will miss him. That's from the great Willie Nelson. So there's that. So I wanted to give those two people their time to shine. This podcast is dedicated to Merle Haggard and Saints defensive end Will Smith. Do you have anything you want to say about that matter, brother? You have any words for the people?
Nothing. I think a moment of silence would be the best.
Well, we'll do that at the end of the podcast, man. I just wanted to get that.
In peace, man.
Yeah, I want to get that in. We'll give them the last minute of the podcast will be a moment of silence. So if you guys want to cut out and or pay your respects to Merle Haggard, the late Merle Haggard, and the late Will Smith, you can do that with us, and we'll have a little piece, like 10 seconds. We'll come back in and say goodbye to everybody. But also, some people wanted us to do shout-outs and thought that it might help out our listeners if you guys want shout-outs to light us up, to let us know that you're listening to the podcast, and we'll give you guys your time also in our podcast because we love our fans. As much as we love the sports that we watch, as much as we love everything else, we love the people that give us their 45 minutes twice a week. So we thank you guys, and if you guys want to come in, so shout out to some of your friends, and I'll shout out to some of mine, and then we'll come back in. You want to shout out to your peeps?
Well, got Ben, Julio, listen.
Ben, Julio.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Very much so.
Your dad, your mom's yes, super sir. Proud of you. I got a little thing about that.
Whose mom wouldn't be? Hey, that's on the internet, man.
Yeah.
Well, now it's already global.
It's video, global now.
Or not video, audio, and
YouTube, everything.
And it's in paper.
By the way, I want to thank Spreaker. We are coming to you live from the Spreaker studio in the 209 Stockton, California. The Spreaker studio, which can travel with us because technically it's all done through the Spreaker Studio app, which you guys can download. You guys can do this yourselves. So there's that. But shout out to that system for making it easier for us to do what we do, to give you the Billboard Top 10 radio songs, Did Our Ears Bleed segment, to be able to tell you what's coming out in the movies this weekend, to also tell you what the box office top 5 were every week, to give you 2 top 10s every week. All this stuff we wouldn't be able to do if technology hadn't caught up with the 21st century, and we can broadcast to the world, whoever wants to listen, man. So, you guys, thank you. My people, my dad, my mom, my brothers, my sisters, my, you, Martina Aon, everybody on there at my work that listens, thank you guys. The TB crew, all my friends all around. If you guys want to get your little shout outs, just hit me up. And thank you for listening. Again, you guys are amazing. So, we have a few more minutes to kill, brother.
And we kind of started and just stopped on the world of sports. Well, then again, we're in early mid-April. Baseball just started. There's not much to talk about there except for the Twins ain't got a win. And the Baltimore Orioles ain't lost yet. Bumgarner hit a home run off Kershaw. And other than that, I think the Royals are up to their old tricks. They've only lost a game or two. Hockey season's over. Playoffs are coming.
There's MMA fights that are coming up this weekend, but that's next podcast. There's all kinds of things
Basketball's almost done, and Chase for 73.
We could talk about for a second how Daniel Cormier dropped out of the fight against John Jones because he got pulled from Dana White, and now Ovin St. Preux stepping in to fight him, and now Khabib Nurmagomedov's guy was supposed to fight. Can't think of his name right now. I can think El Kukui. He was supposed to fight him, and El Kukui dropped out because he got hurt, which was kind of funny because Khabib
WWE, everybody's injured.
Khabib Nurmagomedov is super wrestler who trains super hard.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah, and he had to drop out of the fight because not him, but he would be the one who normally has to drop out because he always trains too hard. But El Kukui had to drop out because he got hurt, which is kind of funny.
I would like to congratulate us on not talking about WWE until just under the 7-minute mark left to go. And even then, let's do ourselves a favor and just wait till Thursday or Friday. Skip all over that. I remember seeing on the internet yesterday or the day before, another rest in peace, and that is David Bowie.
Oh, David Bowie,
it's been a while.
He left us a while back, yeah. I think we already said something about that.
Yeah, it wasn't even David Bowie. Hold on. Him too, but I was thinking Ziggy Stardust. Sorry, guys. It was Robin Williams, a little more recent, I think.
Robin Williams died way before David Bowie.
Yeah, this is last year, huh?
Yeah.
This is before we even did the podcast. But he said he wanted to see something. He wanted to see Spanish soccer commentators commentate for golf. And you're right, it was a lot less recent. It was last year, I think, before we did the podcast.
Oh, yeah, he's been gone for a while. And rest in peace, Robin Williams. Rest in peace, David Bowie.
I'm a little upset that it happened after he passed, but at least...
But now they got Spanish, so every time that they drop a thing, they got, goal! Oh,
no. It's not goal anymore. It's Spanish golf. There's Spanish soccer commentators commentating for golf, so it's not goal. It's hole in one.
It's
hole in uno.
Hole in Uno.
Yeah, Uno.
Pool y uno.
Oh, man. So even though he's been gone for a while, he's not forgotten, and he's still making us laugh.
Oh, man. Oh, dude. Real quick, what's your favorite Robin Williams movie?
Oh, man.
Dude, I got a plethora.
The one...
Dude, one of my favorite...
What's it called? With the board.
With the board. Oh, Jumanji?
Jumanji, yes.
Jumanji? Yeah. Same dudes who did Zathura and all that, yeah. Jumanji, good movie, great movie. Also, I was going to say Jumanji, but also, dude, freaking... Good Morning Vietnam is probably my favorite, because when I watch that movie, it makes me remember my grandpa. So, yeah, Robin Williams, one of my favorite actors. My mom, probably my mom's favorite actor. But dude, he has so many great movies. So
many great skits.
I hate that it took me till he passed away to watch Good Will Hunting, because I only liked the movies where he was funny. I didn't really like the too serious side of Robin Williams, but...
I know how you feel. I'm a little bit the same way with Adam Sandler. He's one of my favorite actors, and seeing him...
But, dude, Good Will Hunting, legit as fuck. Great movie.
I need to see it.
Dude, Matt Damon, it's also done by Ben Affleck. They wrote the movie. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. I've only
seen 3 Robin Williams movies.
Dude, Good Will Hunting, great fucking movie, dude. And after you watch it, after he passed away, it's like, ooh, damn.
Worse than any of Leo's passings?
Very, very hard movie, man. Very hard movie to watch.
Is it worse than Old Yeller?
No, Old Yeller is crazy.
Yeah, that hits you. That hits
or Where the Red Fern Grows, that's crazy too, dude. Two crazy books. And
what about Marley and Me?
I never watched that.
Yeah, I never did either, but I heard it was really tear-jerking.
It was a tear-jerker movie?
Yeah.
I'm cool. Yeah. But, yeah, dude. So, there's also, damn, I can't think of the movie right now, but, oh, man. I'm gonna hate myself for not remembering it, but another movie is where he chases his wife into hell and, brings her back.
Oh, man.
And dude, oh man, I'm gonna hate myself for not.
It's like Jumanji times 10.
It's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life, and I own What Dreams May Come.
When Dreams May Come.
Yeah, What Dreams May Come. Great movie. If you haven't seen that one either, it's a more serious movie as well. But oh my god, tearjerker. Cuba Gooding Jr. is in the movie.
Beast.
And he plays his son. It's a crazy story how that happens, dude. The whole movie's oh my god. Spoilers, by the way. Spoilers. All over your face.
2-minute warning. Here.
Yeah. So it's the 2-minute warning.
At the B2J headquarters.
Time to give our thanks. Thank you again to you guys for listening. We're gonna give the last minute to the late Merle Haggard, and the late Will Smith. Defensive end for the Saints who got shot to death.
Not the actor to be.
Defensive end for the New Orleans Saints, Will Smith, and Merle Haggard. We'll be back in a few minutes, or in a minute, to
say our final goodbyes.
Yep.
Until Thursday.
We'll give you guys.
Friday.
All right, we'll be back. And we're back, and thank you guys. If you made it through that moment of silence, that was for Will Smith and Merle Haggard. Rest in peace. Will Smith, defensive end of the New Orleans Saints. till next Friday. Till this coming
Next
Friday.
podcast, we thank you all.